You can't do it. The fabric isn't going to magically appear. It's not going to happen. The inside of this dress, which is lined, fully lined, okay? The inside of this dress, which is fully done, I didn't have a serger with me, so that means that it was fully finished. The article said that the hems and stuff were not finished. The hem was completely finished before I left New York, okay? So that's completely done. And if you see from this side, you see how you can barely see. I mean, you can see it because like I was doing a rush job, but you see how you can barely see that hem? That's all done by hand. The whole way around, okay? Again, anybody that knows about doing this knows how long that takes. I spent like 2 hours on the hem alone. Just the hem. Not including me opening the dress and resizing it. That's a whole another two hours, okay? Totally went inside this dress. Had to open it back up and resize. Try my best to resize this dress. Okay? Mind you, zipper, fully zipped. Works and functional. Don't know where non-functional dress came from, but it's functional. Was the fit right? No. But the dress is functional. Would have been gorgeous. Would have been fucking gorgeous, honestly. So that's that part. Then let's get into the beads, which was attached originally, but is no longer attached because, again, storyline. You see what kind of beading this is? Beautiful ass, $150 a yard beading. That is fully sleeve. You see that? Gorgeous. Look at that how it sparkle. Imagine if that was in studio light. Oh my God. Oh my God. Bell sleeve. Get out of here. Like, get into it, yeah. Okay? So you see what kind of material this is. Right, that is gorgeous. Yeah, I know. It's gorgeous. I know. Imagine if it would have hit the screen, right? It's hitting it now. So I had to make, you see my yellow thread there? I had to make a net for this material. All the way down. 2 sleeves. Somebody says, send me the sleeves. At this point, this is going in the museum now. Okay. The dress that sent Bones to the tabloids. I was going to burn it, but not anymore. Look at that. 2 sleeves, fully done. Fully done. Like, she would have been living La Vida Loca, girl. Look at that. Look at that. Are you kidding me? So all that to say, I was up for 12 hours doing that by hand when the article said that I did nothing. So I'm shook. I'm shook because, let me finish the story. So we get to set and, you can already imagine what's happening. I was on the phone with my mom before, like, we really got into everything. And, I was crying. Like, I was in full tears because I knew that this wasn't gonna work. I knew 6 o'clock on Wednesday that this wasn't gonna work. But me and who I am and who the full world has seen on TV, I don't do whack shit. I got that from Rhapsody James. I don't do whack shit. And I refuse to put whack shit out into the world because it's a representation of who I am. So why would I not try to make this look the best it could be? Why would I not? That don't even make sense. Like, that makes no sense for me to just go to sleep in my hotel room and be like, oh, well, you know what? That's not going to work. I did what I could, so let's just leave it at that. Like, no, I'm not going to do that. Because that's not my job. That's not why I've been bought. That's not why you paid the business class ticket. That's not why you bought this fab hotel. That's not why you bought my dinners. You bought it so I could come here and work and do my job. And I'm so appreciative of that. But being bashed by this article is not what I was expecting right now. So I'm letting all this out to my mom. Like, I knew this was going to happen, right? Get to, like, at this point, it's maybe like 8:30. We're supposed to start filming at 10. We start trying the dress on in the main styling room now. So everybody's there. All of production's there. The lead stylists are there. Other people's hair and makeup are there. You know, like, everybody's there. I'm just going through the feeling again in my mind right now. And, like, I felt like shit. Like, wanted to cry the entire time. Because imagine the first dress that you're putting into the world. The first dress that's being a representation of who you are after all this, like, TV stuff, this Project Runway stuff. The first dress that's now about to hit a screen supposedly looks like this. And is being seen by all these production people who are not just in charge of this show, but in the same network as the show that I was on. I feel humiliated. I feel crazy. Because I just had the first real fitting with last night. For real fitting. So, yeah, I was just in there taking it. Again, as a strong black man that I am, and not to throw race in it, but race is always in it, you know? And so I feel crazy as this black man in this room not showing up to my job properly. And she's literally about to be in tears too. I would be in tears too. You know, because the dress, like, it's a stressful thing for everybody. It's stressful. TV is stressful. Reality TV, stressful. But you gotta have a thick skin to do it. So, yeah, that went on and on. By this time, it's like 10. We're supposed to be filming at 10. So they're like, go get a dress from her house. I was like, damn it, I should have grabbed that dress yesterday. Something told me to grab it. They went to grab the dress from her house, like they said in the article. I'm not saying nothing that's new. They went to go grab the dress. Then somebody else went to go find a dress. Luckily, one of the dresses that they found, the one that you see her wearing, worked. There was a few they tried beforehand. They didn't work out for her. This one worked. Now, let's cut back, you know, months and months ago, or weeks and weeks ago. The dress that she's actually wearing in this photo is exactly what they told me I could not make for her. A fully beaded. That's not what they wanted. But it worked for this. It was very last minute. I get it. You know, things are going on. You don't really have too much time to, like, think about it too hard. I understand that. But if I would have just been able to do what I wanted to do from the jump and be the designer and not the hairstylist and this and the production, like, and just did my job and, you know, and was allowed to just do my job, we would have had that dress, but by Bones Jones and not by, I don't even know who that dress is by. So, yeah, she wore that dress. There was a whole lot of back and forth. I had a little cry. actually the makeup artist was really, really helpful with this like process, just like talking me up, like, you know, don't worry about it, it's gonna be fine, like it's gonna be okay, you know, shit happens. Yeah, so all that, we go to dinner. The day was great, actually. The day was incredible. I helped put her, you know, I was helping with everything. Like, I don't know what they mean. I wasn't helping. I helped with everything. Literally her nails, her, like, whatever she needed, I was going to help with, because, again, like, this part had failed, so I personally wasn't going to fail. Because I'm not here to fail. You know, like, I'm going to put forth the effort to make sure that everything is seen through. You know, like, this is my career on the line. This is my livelihood. So now cut to this, you know, like, I've reached out to try and make sure everything was okay. I've reached out to try and see, like, hey, just how's everything going? You know, blase. Cause, you know, after dinner, you know, we go to dinner, everything's great, but I'm like, all right, that's dinner. But let me still check in, you know. I haven't heard nothing yet. So, to wake up to this was just like, to statements, quoted statements, I'm just like, mind blown. Because I'm like, I thought this is my friend. This is my friend. You know, and I still love Miss Shannon down. Like, love her down. But this just caught me off guard today. And like I said, unfortunately, I don't have no full production team and no full PR team to like handle my situations for me. So I got to handle it myself. And like, again, this isn't just a little hobby for me. You know, this isn't some little side thing that I'm putting a little bit of effort into. No, this is my livelihood and my job and my moneymaker, my bread, how I pay my bills. So this article is attacking literally me eating. Can you pay my bills? Can you pay my telephone bills? No. Nobody else is doing that. So whoever, and luckily, like, the lady reached out who wrote the article, and unfortunately I saw the message too late, so I wasn't able to give like an actual statement. And I'm so glad that I wasn't able to give an actual statement, because I would never be able to tell the story. Like, she would never be able to tell it like I tell it. So, that's that. And, I'm still so thankful. Like, I'm so happy about all of it. Like, I'm so grateful to her. I'm so grateful to Bravo. I'm so thankful to Housewives set for having me on set. Like, thank y'all down. Like, I really, really appreciate it. Like, didn't have to do that at all. Like, your girl was sitting business class for the first time, okay? I was getting my life, y'all. Like, I was really getting my life. I was like, oh, this is going to be fab. This is going to be amazing. Like, dop. Like, she's about to get the dress on. It's about to fit like glove. It's going to be amazing. Little did I know. Shambles. You can't make it up. Like, you can't make it up. So yeah, that's that. Y'all are going in the comments. I haven't really even been paying attention to the comments, but like, I don't know. Did Noella support? Noella was great. Actually, all the ladies were great. Andy was great. Everybody on set was absolutely phenomenal. Like, incredibly phenomenal. Especially knowing what was going on. Everybody knew the situation. So I could have looked like a ding dong all day. But like, thankfully these people were nice to me, you know, and allowed me to be there. So like, everybody was really great. Even Shannon that day, like, she was really great. So that's why, like, I'm taken right now. I'm completely taken. Completely. Are you suing 6-page to fly you first class every day? No, I'm not suing nobody. I ain't trying to sue nobody. Put the dress on a model and post away. Yeah, I probably could. New here, can you explain? Ooh, I'ma save it, girl. I'ma save the live. Let me have that fat chat. Let me see if I can put this motherfucker on. I ain't that skinny. Shit. Ooh, don't even look at this detail. I didn't even really get to finish that, but like, we put that there in a last minute, like, kind of trying something decision. But like, it was gonna sit really pretty if it was fitted right. Like, it could have been really beautiful with the sleevery. You know, like, that could have been nice in the light. Mind you, I'm doing all this on a healing, recovering ACL. You know? Yada I'm saying? Yada mean? Or we got to go find her dress. Like, I pulled literally the head of production aside and was like, please don't make me put this out. I was like, I will keep working on it right now, but I really think we need to go get another option right now.
So
because there's no way.
I saw a comment that I did want to address. I don't know if you saw it or not, where somebody said, wait, she paid for this, that, and she still didn't get a dress.
Oh.
I think it wasn't that she did not get a dress, your service. So here's the thing: when people go to a shop, to Nordstrom's, and buy retail, as opposed to coming to an individual to
Talk
get
about it.
custom made, we're putting our time, our energy, and for some of us, this is a full-time. Here, Chastity go. Chelsea, first of all, go sit down.
Chelsea.
And people are putting in we put our time and our energy into certain things.
This.
And yes, and so somebody said, yes, please explain this. Yeah, I mean, so okay, imagine, I don't know what anybody's field of work is, but if you're doing this full time and I don't know if everybody has been here for the whole thing to listen, that she signed off on fabric, she signed off on a design, and
Yes.
when you do that and you give me the go to move forward, and oh baby, I am making prom dresses and I'm making a killing doing that. Thank you for tuning in. Oh, obviously you know who I am. Troll made me lose my train of thought. That's all we're buying from her. You can't afford me, sweetie. And when this is like all you do, and then you get the go from a client, and then okay, so explain when you did fit with her prior to the tailor, like what happened.
We didn't fit prior to I mean, okay, so we did do like a little fitting. Like, it wasn't even really a fitting. It was just like to show her the dress. And I should actually post that in my story too, just to show, like, we did see the dress. It looked like we were going to go somewhere. So I think between the tailor finishing it and like the undergarments not being the exact undergarments that we were gonna use, that's where it got messed up.
Mm-hmm.
You know, because like the undergarments weren't correct and the tailor possibly made it too tight in certain places. But again, like, if things are sitting in a different place, you know, like if I put a bustier on you, it's gonna lift your chest up, your breast up, like it's gonna go up. So now all that fabric that's here on this material, she don't stretch.
Right.
She don't stretch. So like, it's gonna, when I pull it, you see what happens? This happens. So this is what was happening.
Well, it's satin one, and if that's something that
and also I don't want to put it on her or anyone that, like, you know, she made me choose this fabric, because we were going back and forth with it, right? Like, I sent mad swatches. I still have them. Sent mad swatches, right? But this material isn't gonna work. You know what? Let me just go get some examples because we got time today.
Not this material. He always leaving me with y'all. What is everybody doing? Yeah. I didn't even know about this situation until he told me. And I was like, what? What happened? Because to my knowledge, they were kicking it at the reunion. Like he was on set with her, helped her get dressed. Y'all saw on his page, he was like in her trailer. So it was really confusing
So this is the material that I wanted to make a dress out of, and that I was about to make the dress
What
out
is that,
of.
a crepe?
Yes,
That's,
it would have been beautiful. Look at this stretch.
oh, that's
It would have
good.
been beautiful. But unfortunately, there was no, you know, when you're matching fabrics, this
What
and
concert on
this
Friday?
looks completely, I mean, it looks different. Actually,
Mm-hmm.
dang, that looked real good in the light.
I'm
In the
doing
light, that looks real
no,
good.
that looks I love that. I love the matte.
That looks real good in the light.
Y'all are
But
so cute.
unfortunately, like I don't want to do a bunch of back and forth, hearsay. But what I'm saying is when I was matching these fabrics and as quickly as I was doing it, like this fabric wasn't gonna make sense with this bead.
What fabric? The crepe?
In my mind, because again, like I was reshopping in my mind. Like think about it. This was Thursday night. I'm working on the dress, you know, and so then Thursday night
Right.
I'm making the pattern for this one. So I completely am like, I gotta get new fabric. Just, you know, I don't know. Thinking about maybe thinking about just like what is
Someone
the
said, "What was your?"
housewife supposed to look like?
Someone said,
What
"What was
was
your
the
vision?"
vision?
Because I know you had
Let me go get the sketch.
Yo, what's wrong with my face? Like, what is it?
Where's my sketchbook? These were the
Not get some
sketches.
Windex. Ooh, yes.
So they were kind of mimicking the like original design a little bit,
Mm-hmm.
but this one was gonna have like this option had like a slit up here, and this one was two full sleeves, right?
Mm-hmm.
But it was just a whole like again, I don't want to get too much into the details because like I don't want to put words in someone's mouth and or something like I don't want to do that. But all I came on here to basically do was just be like, because at the end of the day for me it's like again, this is my livelihood, like this is how I make my money, and like that article was really bad.
Mm-hmm.
Like that article is terrible. It's absolutely terrible. And so like I just can't, like I was gonna not say nothing, but I can't go to sleep with this on my chest.
Right.
You know me, girl. I've been on the phone with you all day.